Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. And for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent, and after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them, they're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent, they've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. Now, here's Vassell. After Jalen Green's miss, here's Wembanyama. Great defense that time from Şengün. Now, let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Whitmore, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Smooth. Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Collins, a screen on Holiday. Smooth passes to Branham. Here's Smooth. 1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks out there with Whitmore. And it's Green. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Landale in at the center position. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
4 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Count that bucket. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brooks kicks to Thompson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Whitmore. Thompson sets the pick for Whitmore. Now here's Brooks. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Steph Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Smooth, that's good.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs up 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
26. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the 3, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Spurs.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And here is Paul following Jalen Green's 3. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Green for the lead. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Good work there as it goes. Sochan's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Green, no luck.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's Green with the jam.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Now here's Paul. Johnson, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Green sliding it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Pass to Sochan. Vassell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Şengün with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Again, the miss by Green. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. Pass to Sochan. Wembanyama with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He has 6.
They're going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. some changes here for the Spurs. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and Smooth subbed in for Chris Paul. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And they're pushing it up. Here's Smooth. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets, trailing by 4. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. With the drive. Smooth passes to Sohan. No good on that one.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Van Vliet outside. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. They get it back. Şengün. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. 55 seconds left in the 3rd. Here he goes. Yep, it counts. 11 points for Smooth.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets with another miss. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Sohan, the pass to Smooth. Wembanyama outside. Over Şengün. And that one goes long. Rockets trail by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got 13 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Spurs lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Rockets, Cam Whitmore is out there with Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Thompson. Smooth passes to Collins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Green with the ball. Puts up a deep three. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that...
My goodness. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Smooth. The Rockets making the shot. And here's Barnes for three. And the three ball is good.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Sohan. Here's Smooth. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 16. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Eason gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Smooth. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. VanVleet with it. Now defended by Smooth. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. Here's Green. Again, the Rockets score.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
San Antonio leading by 11. Pass to Smooth. With a floater, and he lays it up and in. Smooth's got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Green. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Johnson. Vassell, the pass to Smooth. Wembanyama, a screen on Eason. And Wembanyama throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Now, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smooth.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Smooth. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Şengün. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the... Here's Smooth. And there's the drive. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 12. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you next time. Way to bring the effort to me.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.